How's it going, guys? This is Overcoming the Odds episode 5. It's finally back after a long absence. I think the last one I put up was, let me check actually when I put that last one up. I know I put it up on Machinima Sports. I just want to check out the dates. It was yeah, July 18, so it's been a while. It's been a couple of months. Last one obviously wasn't using WWE 12, it was Smackdown vs. Raw 2011. It was Mark Henry versus Kozlov, me using Mark Henry, and in that case, the guy was using the old stalling technique, where before you grapple somebody, you wait a long period of time before grappling them, so they don't know when to press that counter button. They're waiting on you, they don't know when to press it, so what ends up happening is that they either press it too soon, or too late, or none at all. So yeah, but this time I like this one. This one is a three-way steel cage match, and it's why I like it. It's because the first Overcoming the Odds episode I put up was this very match. It was a three-way steel cage match where two guys were double teaming me, like in this case right here. I'm playing as Shawn Michaels. I forgot to say, but yeah, I'm playing as Shawn Michaels, and the other guys are Edge and John Cena. They practically don't hit each other at all. They get I don't know, maybe 2 moves on each other or 3, but for the most part, they're just going after me. I don't know why. If you this match, like right at the beginning, John Cena goes after me. Like he goes after me. He runs at me. I hit the freaking atomic drop as a counter. Then he runs at me once again or something like that, and I counter him once again. But the guy just keeps going after me. And Edge, seeing that John Cena isn't going after him, he's like, oh, okay, let's double team this guy. Well, actually, I don't know if these two guys know each other or they don't know each other, and once he saw John Cena just going after me, he decided to team up with John Cena to take me out, and then one of them can win this match. So yeah, episode 5 is basically the same situation, same thing as episode 1, so it's pretty cool. Episode 1 though obviously was in SVR 2011. I was playing as CM Punk, and I was facing a guy playing as Christian and somebody else playing as honestly I can't remember. I don't know. You can check that out. I'll actually put an annotation on this video on top. You can click that and it'll direct you to the first episode of Overcoming the Odds. For all the new guys here who don't know what Overcoming the Odds is, Overcoming the Odds is me basically facing cheap guys, people that double team you, triple team you, or I don't know, maybe glitch, or actually glitches that's reserved for another series. Glitches, hacks, reserved for the Exposing the Glitchers series. But when it comes to double teaming, people using maybe turbo controllers, except this year I don't think turbo controllers are an issue. People maybe spamming moves, just anything cheap basically, where in the end I come out victorious and win the match, thus overcome the odds. That's where the title comes from. So yeah, as far as hacking and all that stuff, I've got Exposing the Glitchers, but obviously it's a lot harder to put out those videos exposing the glitchers, because I actually have to run into some glitchers or hackers. I know some people are saying you should call it Exposing the Hackers, because what they're doing is hacking the game, hacking the system, not glitching. But whatever, they're still doing some glitches too, I guess. And I started off the series calling it Exposing the Glitchers. I don't feel like switching it at this time to Exposing the Hackers. I mean, it's kind of too late. But yeah, I do wish I had some Exposing the Glitchers footage, content, recorded matches of people hacking and matches against me, so I could put that up, since I know a lot of you guys enjoy that series. I know a lot of you guys like that series and like those videos. I like them too. They're some of my I guess favorite videos of mine, that I made, that I'm proud of, I guess. I like those videos, and I know a lot of you like them too. I know a lot of my subs came from watching those videos either on my channel or on Machinima Sports, since I put them up on both. So yeah, it's a lot harder to put those up. I mean, last time I think it was maybe a month back or so, or maybe a month and a half, I actually saw AOV Legend, which he's on one of the Exposing the Glitchers episode. He's actually on episode 4, I think. I'll actually put up that episode in another annotation on the top. You can click that and see who he is, or how he plays, or whatever. It's a video of SVR 2011 where I play him in an Exposing the Glitchers episode, and he uses this weird call, whatever. And yeah, he made a match online, and I saw that match. I was like, hey, maybe this is a good opportunity. I can join this match. And if he hacks, well, hey, I got I got a new Exposing the Glitchers episode on WWE 12, which I don't have right now. I only have SR 2011 ones, which I uploaded all of them. So as soon as I join the match, I get kicked out. I don't know why though. I mean, last time we faced off, I mean, I did beat him. But after the match, though, he sent me a message saying I can't beat him, which doesn't make any sense since I just beat him. But yeah, he sent me that message. So, you know, if he's so confident in his skills that he can beat me and all that stuff, why did he kick me out? I don't know. Maybe he doesn't like getting put in videos or something. I'm not too sure. Or maybe it's because of, you know, the new feature in the game where you can report people. Yeah, if you don't know, you can report guys online if somebody's cheating, somebody using glitches, hacks, anything like that. Anything that's, you know, that's not supposed to happen or that's cheap. You can report those guys online, and I'm not talking about the reputation system. No, that's, you can, you know, report them in game, in the actual game itself. I think you press what do you press again? I think it's Y. You press Y on his gamer tag or PSN ID. Y would be triangle on the PS3. You press that, and basically there's an option to report the guy. And you can. There's a bunch of reasons. You choose the reason why you're reporting him. Blah blah blah, and all that good stuff. So yeah, as soon as I join the match, he kicks me out. So I'm like, let me try again. I join again, he kicks me out. Join once again, he kicks me out. So maybe he's either kicking me out because he doesn't want to get beat, or maybe it's because, you know, he doesn't want me to report him. He thinks I'm going to report him, you know, in the game, and maybe he's going to get banned because of that, since I also have video proof of him hacking. So yeah, it's even harder this year, I mean, to get these hackers and glitchers you know, recorded in actual matches and stuff like that, since, you know, you can report them and all that good stuff. And I've actually seen, I don't know if I should even say this or not, because some people might jump on this, and but I've actually seen some hacked movesets up for download on Community Creations. I didn't download it, but yeah, I've seen a bunch of them actually. I might download one to see, you know, how it's like, and well, like, how does it work? What's that? Like, I don't know, but there's a bunch of hacked movesets on there. I'm not sure if they're still there, but yeah, it was kind of weird. I saw something. It was called hacked moveset, whatever. But yeah, so yeah, overcoming the odds. Let's step aside here from exposing the glitchers. But hey, actually, on the subject of exposing the glitchers and all those, you know, all these series I've been making, I'd like to know, and you know, in the comment section, what do you guys prefer? Which series of mine do you guys prefer? As you can see here, Edge is trying to get out, but I stop him. I think, oh no, he gets, never mind. But yeah, which series do you prefer? Do you prefer exposing the glitchers, overcoming the odds, or the roulette? Tell me in the comment section. I'd really like to know. I'd really like to see the feedback. Which do you guys prefer? Which is the best one in your opinion? Tell me in the comment section. It'd be even greater if you guys could give me a reason why, or if you could even, you know, like, put them in order, like from, I don't know, top favorite to least favorite. That'd be even greater, so I can know, you know, which is better and why and stuff like that. So I can give you, I can give the majority basically what they want. So yeah, I've also got, you know, another episode of this, another Overcome the Odds episode, which some might look at it as even more impressive than this one, and some might look at it as not so impressive as this one. This one is basically me getting double team and I overcome the odds. The other one is like, it's the same concept where I'm getting, you know, teamed up against, but it's a bit different. You'll see when I put it up. It's a bit different than this one though. It's elimination style. You'll see. It's a pretty interesting video, and I think you guys will like it. So yeah. Man, it's been 10 minutes. This video's freaking long, man. See, what I'm trying to do here is I'm gonna commentate over this whole entire video. I'm not gonna separate this into two parts. One part with commentary, one part with no commentary. I'm gonna try and commentate over the entire thing. And this is a first for me. I've never done this. If you exclude freaking live commentaries. Live commentaries, talking for a long period of time is easy because it's like a discussion. It's like I'm talking to you guys, live, even though I'm not. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but live commentary, it's easy to talk for a very long period of time because you're just doing, I don't know, it's just easier. While post-match commentary, it's kind of hard to talk for a long freaking period of time unless you've got a bunch of things to talk about, which I actually do. I just remembered something here. And it's about the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view in my review. See, I like the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. I know a lot of people didn't like it though. So many people didn't like the pay-per-view. They thought it was a disappointment, even worse than the Rumble. And yeah, I actually enjoyed that pay-per-view. The matches I thought were good. I mean, the Smackdown match in the beginning freaking sucked. That I'm gonna admit, it was horrible. It was just slow pace, boring, blah blah blah. It wasn't a good match in the beginning. Towards the end, I liked it though. When Santino came out of that pod, the whole match freaking became a good match. But yeah, and the Kane and John Cena match. That match wasn't that great, but that spot at the end was pretty cool. I mean, I know, obviously Kane didn't land on the freaking floor. He landed on some trampoline or some shit like that. But, yeah, if I were to change one thing, though, since it would be my rating, because my rating wasn't exactly accurate to what I thought about the actual pay-per-view. I liked the pay-per-view, but I kind of gave it a too high of a rating for even myself for what I thought of the pay-per-view. I gave it an 8 to 8.5. No, if I would give a more accurate rating, it would actually be 7 to 7.5. Now this isn't me backing away because people are like, hey man, this pay-per-view sucked or anything like that. No, it's because when I look at what I thought about the pay-per-view and the matches and the parts that kind of sucked and stuff like that, an 8.5 rating is kind of too high for what I said about the pay-per-view. So 7 to 7.5 is a more accurate description of the pay-per-view for me. And I was looking over the comments, and somebody posted up this freaking dumbass comment, and he's like, nobody cares what you have to say about the pay-per-view event. It's the results, not your review. And all I've got to say about this is, I don't know, get your facts straight before you say something, or actually look at the freaking title, the entire freaking title, because it says Elimination Chamber 2012 results / review. So it's both. I'm telling you guys the results and the review. It says so in the title. So yeah, dumb comment there. So there's a bunch of dumb comments out there, but yeah, and there's a bunch of dislikes on the video. Obviously, people don't like the pay-per-view. So I guess they dislike the video because they disagree with me, but whatever. There's always gonna be dislikes. Yeah, so I wanted to say something else here. Oh yeah, I wanted to point this out. I wanted to tell you guys this. You guys might have noticed when it comes for the last 2 pay-per-views, maybe the Rumble and the Elimination Chamber. Have you guys noticed maybe any change in microphone voice or quality of the voice or something? Because what I've done is recently I bought a new laptop. The CPU is a freaking great CPU, an i7 2nd generation, so it's a quad core, and it's freaking great for video editing. The render times are a lot faster than my desktop, And yeah, I've been using that for the pay-per-view since, when it comes to pay-per-view time, prediction game time, I post up a bunch of videos, on the weekend. So I like to render those videos as quick as possible. It's a lot better to render them as quick as possible rather than use a desktop, which, takes a longer time since it's dual core. And for some reason, when I use my microphone on this laptop, the quality isn't the same as when I use it on the desktop. For some reason, I don't know. I don't sound different, but what I'm trying to say is the quality of the sound, when I'm talking, isn't as great, or maybe just different than the one on the desktop. Tell me if you notice it and if it's a big difference or not. Because I much prefer making these commentaries on the laptop because the rendering times are just so much faster. I mean, let's say a video is 20 minutes long, like this one. Well, this one's almost 20 minutes. It's gonna take less than 20 minutes to render, so it's gonna take less time than the actual video itself to, fully render in HD. So that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, look at this. Holy shit, Edge is actually attacking John Cena for like this maybe second time in the match. So also, you might have noticed I took out the Desert Eagle watermark from my videos. That also speeds up the rendering time. So anyways, this is the ending of the match. I put these guys in this position and actually get out of the steel cage successfully. Look at this. These guys aren't even in the turnbuckle anymore. But here's where John Cena messes up. He grabs his friend Edge instead of me by accident. That leaves him the opportunity to climb out the cage and win the match. So these two guys freaking suck. They had to double team me in a freaking steel cage and still couldn't get the job done. I mean, when you think about it, a steel cage match is perfect for double teamers. Their opponent is cornered, but yet these guys even failed at that. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, guys, please click the like button. It really helps me out. And with that said, I'm out. See ya.